Hey everyone, welcome back. Before we get into this video, I want to first talk about Operation Olive Branch. This is a non-profit grassroots organization dedicated to providing essential support to refugees. They have launched several projects and sponsorships to help refugees in Gaza and Rafah. For as little as $18, you can sponsor just one blanket for a person in need. It may not sound like a lot, but it will make a huge difference. All the information will be linked below in the description box. And for the record, I am not getting paid by this organization to say this, nor am I monetized. I am doing this because I can and will continue to do so. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I appreciate the time you took to listen. Hey everyone, welcome to a remote day in my life. I have a full-time 9-to-5 job as a project coordinator. I have 2 remote days and 3 office days. Today is a remote day and I thought I would take you along. On one of my remote days, I'd like to work outside of my apartment. Today, I decided to go to the American Museum of Natural History. Of course, the day I decide to go, it's right before Thanksgiving, so it's stupid crowded. I've never seen so many people get off at this stop before. Just so you know, full disclosure, I do have a membership to the museum, so I do not have to wait in the long line or pay an admission fee. I use the members only entrance. Also on that note, I am not getting paid by the AMNH, or am I sponsored by them. So the library is located on the 4th floor of the Richard Gildert Center, which is located along Columbus Avenue. I entered along Central Park West, so I had to go up to the 4th floor and then cross through all of the dinosaur exhibits to get there. This is actually my first time here in this library. I didn't really know about it until a friend recommended I go. I was pleasantly surprised how quiet it was. The library is open to the public. I got there early and stayed for a few hours. However, everyone that either came into work or just walked around to see the view or whatever was very respectful of the rules, and I had no complaints in terms of the noise level or how nice the area was to do some work. I did spend most of my day here and actually skip lunch, which is weird, or maybe it's not. I noticed that I do have a bigger breakfast on my remote days versus my office days, so I didn't take a lunch on this day. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I do feel way hungrier in the office than I do on remote days where I'm working from home or I go somewhere else. Once I was done, it was time to clock out and head to Midtown to meet my friends. We had planned on seeing Wicked the movie this day, so I was really excited to head out. I will say I do love this new building. Though it opened in 2021, I'm still in awe of how they decided to use the space to display specimens and overall just how beautiful the architecture of this building is. Anyway, I did exit the wrong way. I exit on Columbus Avenue instead of Central Park West, so I did have to walk back around to catch the C train. I was heading to 34th Street, Penn Station, so I did not want to take the one. It was a much farther walk in comparison. Anyway, I do love the murals at this train station. I wish I could have showed you more of it, but it was also very crowded going out of the museum as it was going in, so I didn't get a chance to show you a lot of the murals there. So I made it to 34th Street, no issue thankfully, and this is actually another area where I don't come here as often, so I was definitely surprised when I moved back to New York City to see like how much things have changed in the span of 3 years. Just to give you some backstory, I moved out of New York City in 2019 and came and moved back in 2023. So it was almost close to 4 years actually that I was not living in New York. And it was kind of cool to come back and see like how many things have changed. Like, this is not the Penn Station I remember. I know my friends told me that it went under a whole renovation and reconstruction, so it was kind of cool to see like the finished product. Like, they have a tree here, they decorated for the holidays, so I thought that was just interesting. Anyway, I digress. So of course I got here early, so I decided to do what any normal person does, and is to get a gelato and an iced Americano. I was really craving something sweet, I don't know why. I was also saving myself for like theater food. Again, I don't know why. But I've never had gelato at this place and it was really good. I ended up getting the dark chocolate flavor, which is both dairy-free and vegan. Well, I guess it's vegan because it's dairy-free, but it was very good. It paired very well with my iced Americano. Once my friends let me know they were nearby, I left to go meet them at the theater. Of course, I go the wrong direction. I guess I was having one of those days. Eventually, I did figure it out. I got to the AMC, and the snack line is actually the last thing I filmed before going into the theater. I'm not very good at multitasking when I'm with friends. Like, when I'm like having conversations, when I'm hanging out, I'm very engaged and I forget to film. So yeah. Also, by the time we got into the theater, it was dark and showing preview, so I couldn't show you what I got at the snack line. So I'm just gonna tell you, I got a warm pretzel and a bottle of water, and that was essentially my dinner. So, full confession, this was my first time watching Wicked in general. I never seen the Broadway play, I never heard the songs or anything like that. I do know that the movie and the musical and the book is based off of The Wizard of Oz, or like a retelling of it, but Wicked itself didn't know anything about. Overall, I thought it was a genuinely good movie. It was pretty cool experience to sit and watch and listen. I don't consider myself a huge movie critic or buff, so please don't come at me. I just simply enjoyed the movie. So after the movie, it was time to go home. Though it didn't feel like a lot, it was a very long day. I hope you enjoyed this small remote workday in my life. If you like to see more of these, just hit the like button. I do hope to expand the videos on my channel and hope to consistently be uploading soon. I do want to create more these kinds of videos moving forward, so I really appreciate you taking the time to watch it, and I hope to see you here soon. So have a great day, afternoon, morning, wherever you are, and see you soon.